Good evening, good evening, good evening. It is
Jew.
and D, JuDee Love. It's a little late, but we are on day number.
1, 2, 3.
He can count. Okay.
Only up to 5.
Oh. Anyway, so tonight we're going to do being silly in a marriage. Now, what's our definition? Now, yeah, this one's a little kind of crazy, but anyway, being silly. I used to be so
Uptight. Stick in the mud. Scared to do anything.
I was always afraid to be me. I was always afraid to let my hair down in front of my husband. I was always kind of like, trying to be Miss Prissy, and I never would do anything silly in front of him.
Uptight.
I wasn't uptight.
You had to stick up your butt.
Anyway, so tonight we're going to talk about being silly. Okay, in the beginning of our relationship, we used to be driving in a car, and like he was, believe it or not, yeah, this one can be very silly. And I would be sitting in the car and I'd be wanting to sing, but I knew I couldn't sing. But, I was always afraid that he would judge me because I was being silly. So I used to just sit in the car all uptight. And, why are you laughing? Oh, you remember those days?
I still got a recording.
Let me tell y'all, like, I would sit there, right? And I was like, okay, well, I don't want him to look at me like, this chick is crazy. So one day I finally just let go, and I was just singing in the car, all off tune, and I felt amazing because I was able to be really silly in front of this guy.
It took a long time.
It really did take a long time because I was trying to keep up this
image.
Perfect word.
Yeah.
I was trying to keep up this image of being
Miss Uptight, Upstanding D.
No, that wasn't it. I just didn't know how to be me. And there was a silly girl that was down inside of me. But now, oh, forget it. I love dancing crazy in front of him. I'll sing out loud in front of him. He has a silly side. Let me tell y'all, my husband, right? I love you dearly. He cannot dance. Cannot.
Hell no.
Cannot dance. So, we were dancing one day, and he was like, okay, if you let me go, I'm just going to stop dancing. So we're in the middle of the floor, and we're just laughing, having our own good little party. Everybody else had their thing going on. And he and I, so he's holding me by the waist. And only way he could dance is, this is going to shut down. The only way he could dance is if he held me by the waist, right? So I decided, let me back off a little bit and let him. He truly stopped in the middle of the dance floor.
And walked away.
On me. I laughed so hard, like, you really just walked away from me dancing. But anyway.
But I was honest. Yeah, I told you ahead of time, don't let me go. You let me go, I'm gone.
But seriously, being silly in your relationship, being who you are in your relationship, you should be able to do that. And being silly was one of my biggest what are you gonna say?
Downfall?
Yeah, it was one of my downfalls. I could not be silly. I could not just let that part of me out. It's like I said, it did take me a while to just let go and do stuff that was crazy and things that was outside of me. But now that I found that silly part of me, oh, please forget about it. I think I drive you crazy sometime with it. No? But yeah, learn to laugh. Learn to do... He's such a daggone clown, I swear.
Now, I got a story.
Oh, God, I'm worried. We did not rehearse. Juju?
When we first started dating, do you remember the time I had came up to see you at work and you jumped in the car with me?
Really?
Yeah, you know that's going to come out. She's so scared to admit when something happens.
But that's not being... Guys, that is not even being silly.
No, but...
That's embarrassing.
Well, listen.
I can't...
To this day, she never admitted it. But by her reaction, she know what I'm talking about, and she's admitting it now. But she got in the car with me, and...
I can't believe he's actually doing this.
And she passed gas. I mean, she really bust her ass And don't turn the camera. And she would not admit it. She was like, "Oh, that wasn't me. That was the door."
It was the door.
It wasn't the door.
Listen, guys, that wasn't being silly. That's an embarrassing moment. You're mixing up the two topics.
No, that was being silly. That was silly. You got in the car and you bust your ass. That was silly.
Your language. No, we get it, guys.
And she would not admit it. She was like, "Oh, that wasn't me. That was the door." I'm like, "Just say excuse me. It's all right. It's fine." She said, "No, it wasn't me. It was the door." So she continued to play with the door, trying to get it to make the same noise, and it just wasn't happening. Yeah,
that was embarrassing. That wasn't being.
So you admit it now?
No, I didn't do that.
You just said it's embarrassing.
No, that was an embarrassing. I guess you can mix the two together: embarrassing moments, and being silly.
Yeah, you could mix them together. Shit, it happens.
Guys, I'm a lady. I don't do things like that. That was in the.
Get it though. See, for me, I let it all be known.
Oh, did he?
I didn't hide the fact that I fought. I didn't hide it. I let it go.
But that's what men do.
Some men try to hide it. Some men don't. I'm just one of those men that don't try to hide it.
Guys, he took the subject. Totally.
That was me being silly.
Passing gas?
Yes.
That's
because it was loud.
Wait a minute. First of all, what happened, since we're going to go there, right?
Go there. Go ahead.
Okay.
Here we go. Come on now.
I'm so embarrassed.
Good. You were saying?
What happened? I don't believe he did that. But anyway, see, this is why we should prepare these.
Well, this is what happens when you want me on camera.
I think I'm shutting you down after tonight.
You get it.
I get it.
Yep, you should have rehearsed something.
We should have rehearsed this one. But seriously, being silly in a relationship, in a marriage, no matter what, being silly, laughter is really?
Yep.
Laughter is really good for the soul. So I had to learn to just let go, and it was okay to be silly. It was okay for me to just be me, no matter what was going on, no matter what we were doing. And I had to learn to not be so uptight. I was always uptight about, not to say I was uptight. I just thought that I'm gonna punch him in the throat. This video is actually going a little longer than we normally do. But seriously, stop. Seriously, being silly, in our marriage, it keeps things going. And we often reminisce over a lot of things that happen in our relationship, and it makes us laugh over a lot of different things. You have to learn to laugh in your relationship. You have to learn to be silly. You have to learn that it is okay to not always be, as my husband would call me, a stick in the mud. Do you still think I'm a stick in the mud?
You got your moments.
Dang, boo.
You do. You do.
Y'all think I'm a stick in the mud?
It's time.
Nah, but seriously, let's learn to laugh and let things go and just... Y'all, I really have a cold.
While she's coughing, we'll do something else and wait. You okay?
Anyway. See, he just can't help. He is such a jokester. He's such a clown. Nobody really gets to see this side of him. But not to say but me, but there's many times like they think he's serious and he's quiet. Guys, believe me, this man here is not quiet.
I'm quiet. Until you get to know me.
Yeah, exactly. When I met him, I thought he was just so quiet until he
She
was.
thought I was a nerd.
I did. I really did think he was a nerd. I used to. What I called you? A fat boy, Poindexter.
Yeah.
Like he just because when I first met him, he was into his computers and
My
his video games, and I was just like,
makes me a nerd, huh?
this one here is a little bit strange. But when I got to know him, the side that I love, he can be very, and when he starts cracking on me, oh my god. But seriously, guys, just be silly and let your hair down and be who you are in your marriage. It's okay to laugh.
Relationship.
True, I'm sorry. Just be who you are. Be silly. It's okay to laugh. It's okay to be something other than a stick in the mud.
Please.
Okay, so we are going to end this video. It's called Being Silly, Being You. So we're going to say good night.
Good night.
We love you. Sorry for the late video. Somebody was out late tonight.
Look.
He was a little.
Sometimes you got to do things.
He was a little
I just had to do things.
What things did you have to do?
I had to go pick my mama up and my brother.
Such a dedicated man.
Hey, then she wanted to go eat. So, I ain't gonna turn down no food. I'm fat.
You're pleasantly plump.
Call it what you want.
Something wrong with you. Okay, guys. We are JuDee. JuDee, and we're locked for life, and we love you guys, and thanks again. Please make sure you share, subscribe, and
Comment,
and share. I said, I'm sorry. Yeah, make sure you guys share, comment. I can't stand him right now, and I can't believe you actually. We're gonna fight, right?
That's okay.
Okay. Oh,
because I told you a little fart story. It happens.
Good night, everybody. 'Cause I gotta deal with this guy. Good night, everyone.
Good night.
I can't stand him.